850, Mercury 850, 85 horsepower. This is, I don't know, 1970s outboard. We're going to do a water pump. So, anyway, we're going to just pop these little bolts loose. This one you got to do with you can't get a socket right there. They didn't give you enough room, Mercury. Anyway, it'll come right out of there. You guys seen me do a bunch of these pumps. I probably have an 850 repair video up, but I don't know. Let's do it together. Well, I just dropped that. See where that went. Oh, where's my... And see it? No. Well, anyway, I'll have to chase that down. Not sure what that was, to be honest with you. And then we're going to take off our 2 7/16 bolts are right here. And it would help if I was in the... please subscribe, by the way. And I'm going to say it again. 93.7% of the people that watch my videos never subscribe. So that tells me they're just looking to find out what they got to do to their engine, and then they're out of here. So, you know, so much for that. So 2 7/16 bolts and then a 1/2 inch. This will be on that one in the front. I'm not sure why they had to change it. I guess it's Mercury. They got to do everything the hard way. Alright, so that gets them loose, and then let's see what I got. These little washers don't come off. Of course, they're anodized, so anyway, I'll use something. Get our little washers off. I think that one had a little washer and it dropped. But I'll turn it upside down and fish it out here in a minute. Just to get the little washers off because they can hang you up. Oh, this thing is old and dried out. Look at that. That's trash. Let's see what this looks like. Ugh. Oh yeah, she's a toast. Oh yeah, she's toast. Lots of fins missing. Who knows? They usually are. I could tell when I was running and I was like, oh, this thing is toast. And then we got our base plate. Pop that off. Oh, and our keyway. And our kit. That's the one thing. The only thing with those kits is that it doesn't have your keyway, which almost never do you need it. Just replace it. Yeah, so this base plate looks pretty bad. I'm sure it still works, but it don't look great. Sorry, I'm going at it. Sometimes they do that where the bottom part just kind of, I don't know if it just gets messed up or what. Too much friction whenever there's no water, I guess. This has got a gasket remover. I just want to kind of make sure that's looking good. Probably really, I wouldn't say you got to replace this. Just make sure it's, get all the gunk out of it. All your passageways are clear. Alright, so what am I doing? I'm doing a water pump. Let's see if I can get that washer drop out of there. I think so. Let's see, I got some water right there. What do I got? I'm gonna drop water all over my floor. This guy pretty much just about done. I just need to put a new ignition switch in, and I put the rectifier, and it is timed out. Although it doesn't have any timing marks on it, so you know, if it ever has to, I mean, it's in time. If I have to do a service where I redo the timing, I'm gonna have to index the flywheel. Let's see if we can turn this over, get that out of there. Sometimes it's good to do this anyway, so you can get any leftover, like there's pieces of the impeller and trash. A lot of times I'll take these aren't made where you can't really, you know, you can blow through there, some compressed air, but you really can't get. So you can see, like, this got all kinds of debris that fell out. So I don't know what that was that fell, but it wasn't a water. It wasn't a washer. So, all right. So then we're gonna do our base plate. So first thing you're gonna do is find the right gaskets. I throw that away, yeah. Yeah, this is our all one. That's what it looked like. So we're looking for the This one's on the bottom, and then we're going to have this other gasket here on top. So I always like just kind of look at my pump and make sure, you know, so like this is the gasket go on the bottom. So we're looking for this gasket. And if you look at this pump and you look down there, you can see how the shape of it. So this pump is just going to go on like so. And you're also going to line up, there's a dowel pin that you'll line up. If you guys can see that, but there's the dowel pin over here. See that guy? Just going to line that up. Just make sure you don't break your gasket. And you got a dowel pin in the back. So you're just going to line both those up. Okay. And then we're going to put our new base plate on. And if you notice that they'll get, it's got this little edge. This one has it here too. So this is going to go down. And then sometimes you gotta finesse them into the dowel pin. Do like so. And then on top, this is the top, we're gonna need this gasket. So in our kit, we're looking for that gasket. So that's gonna go down just like so. Fit it over our dowel pins. And then we're going to come over here where our keyway is. I always keep these extra gaskets just because you never know when I need one. Eventually I'm going to get to the point where, oh man, I got a bunch of these. But take a little grease like I always do. I put it on my keyway. And then we're going to put the old keyway on. It's fine. Look, they never or ever wore. So, I don't know. Anyway, put that on. Then we're going to put our impeller. I like to take a little silicone spray. Let's get it wet. Alright, and then the same thing, this is just going to go on, like so. So I usually set them up on top. And I've got a tool. You use a pair of vice grips if you need to. I think this one fits this spline. I'll have to look and see, but no, it doesn't. Okay. So in this case, I use a pair of vice grips. And as long as you're down here somewhere, it won't hurt nothing on the. Can you even see? Can you guys see? And we're clockwise. It's clockwise rotation. So we're just going to take and turn this while we push down. Come on. There it goes. Caught on one edge, I guess. Alright. So now that it's on, it's a reverse order. Yeah, let's drop that. And I don't put these on with an impact. I usually use just a regular ratchet so I can feel it, because you don't want to crack the housing or do anything weird. And it's pretty much that simple. So we'll start with our 1/2 inch. Alright, and then the next thing we need to do is put this right washer on top. So there's that. We'll have our new tube. And then what I like to do is a couple things. I'll do like a little bit of grease on the shift shaft spline. I'll do a little bit of grease on that shift shaft spline. Just check it out real good. And then I'll do grease up here, right here where it goes in the engine. You don't put any grease on top. And that's how you do it. And we'll see you guys in a little while. Alright, here's the way I like to do these, because sometimes they can be a pain. I'll put a strap here if I need it. I've got a socket up here on my flywheel to turn it. And then I got a small pair of pliers out here on the shift. And our shift is in the right location. Where I can jiggle it a little bit if I need to. But anyway, you get the idea. So we're just ready to put this on. And happy, joy, joy. I'm going to put this O-ring on here, but he usually gives me a fit, so I don't know. It's all lining up. That's lining up. Holy cow. Can't believe it. Now if I need to, I can slip my... Since I'm doing it by myself, I like to do it this way. Anyway, that helps me hold it for a second. And then I can just gets me where I can get a washer on it. My bolt barely started. And if you guys don't know, there's a shift shaft. If it tries to come up on you, you can you gotta watch the inside there. There's a little triangle place on the input shaft. Sometimes it'll hang up on you. You don't want it pushing up and damage anything, so damage your intake. I think we're in. Once I see it in, you know, then I usually start going up with it. These tend to, like, they won't go all the way. Like if you're trying to force it, it won't go all the way up. So let's kind of get it started. And like I said, there's, I don't even know if I could show you. Because of course they got stuff in the way. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I think it's alright. I think it's on there. Like I said, man, I had one of those 50 Merc 500 do this to me, so I'm trying. I want to be careful with it. Can't remember. Yeah, actually, it's the Merc 500 that's got that. Can't see. It's going up. Hey. Whoa. Hey now. Alright, this is almost done. So I always flush them now. I don't even think about it, I just flush them. Because if you don't, you got some blockage and it causes you problems, and then what do you do? Alright, so let's see what I've done. I'm missing what am I missing? Missing a couple washers and the other bolt. Well, alright, let me look for that. See what I did with that. Okay, well, I got that all back together. Took a minute. I had to go find the bolt that I lost. So now I'm gonna drain the fluid in the lower, in the gear case, and change the gear oil. So let's set this down here for now. I got my long screwdriver. You guys watched me tons of times, people that watch my videos. Please subscribe, by the way. And I'm going to say it again. 93.7% of the people that watch my videos never subscribe. So that tells me they're just looking to find out what they got to do to their engine, and then they're out of here. So, you know, so much for that. We're going to open this drain plug, see if we can get it. Yeah, of course it's tight, so let's bring you guys over here. Yeah, they're always tight, especially when they look like this. So I put a little pressure here. You can't see this, can you? So I usually put a little pressure because you want to mess up the screw. And then we're going to take this guy and use it as leverage to turn. And it usually cracks them pretty good, pretty easy. So you always want to replace the drain plug seals. And in this case, the seal is left in here, or it doesn't even have one. So I'll get a pick and I'll look at that. Yeah, it doesn't even have one. Yeah, that's bad. I think it doesn't have one. Let me go get a pick first. It means they don't. No, it's there. It's just, you know, I'm gonna change on it. There it goes. So yeah, you always want to change those for the most part. Then our other one is down here. It's on the bottom. Yeah, see. Come on. And usually they don't go like this, then I'll go get an impact, but I try to deal this way if I can. Just, oh yeah, nice and black. A little bit of metal shavings on the top of there. Can you see that? Not too bad. No water though, that's good. And let me just tell you, this stuff stinks to high heaven. Let that drain. Give my new nostrils a break. Yeah, some of the finer shavings is still stuck on there on that magnet. Comes old Chucky. Yeah, today would have been a good day to go fishing. Well, not really after that storm. Usually after front, it's not too great out there. Yeah, so thanks for watching, subscribing, commenting. If anything I'm doing is helping you, then that's amazing, and I appreciate it. And I don't know, can't give enough thanks. So we'll see you guys in a little bit.